Hello fellow translators. Today we will be discussing the best notebook out there for translators. If you're like me, then you've pretty much gone all digital by now. You have your laptop, your phone, whatever it might be, but you still like to carry around a little something to write in just in case. And this is the best something to carry around for translators because it's made by translators for translators. And so let's get into why this is the best thing out there for translators. First of all, it's a notebook that's college ruled, so it's perfect for taking notes. And if you'll notice at the bottom of each page, it says copyrighted material. Why does it say this? Well, because everything that you write down from your translations to your thought process to everything is your material. And until the client pays you for it, they can't use it on their website or on their brochures or what have you. And this is a common problem that a lot of translators have. Obviously, the fact that it says copyrighted material cannot stand in lieu of a contract or a lawyer, but it's a little extra help that you can get as a translator. And then if you keep going through it, you'll see that you can take notes and it's empty, so you can fill it up with all the notes you want. But interspersed throughout, you'll have some quotes, some motivational quotes, or quotes having to do with languages or translation that are just interesting tidbits or something to keep you going. And you'll find them in a couple different languages, but they all have to do with languages and translation. Don't worry, there aren't too many of them. There's one quote every 7 to 8 pages. And another interesting thing is if you scroll all the way to the end, you'll see there's a section that says glossary. Now, what does this mean? Well, if you're like me, whenever you're going through a translation, or even when you're just reading a book or anything along those lines, you'll come across a term or an expression or something that you like, that you want to keep track of, that you want to remember for the future. And rather than holding it in your head or underlining it and hoping that you remember it at some point in the future, you can just put it down in this final section, the glossary section. That way you can keep track of all the terms, the expressions, or whatever it might be that you want to be able to have for later, even quotes or something like that. It's about 20 pages and you can fill it up with whatever interests you and whatever you want to retain. Since this is for translators, at the very end you have a discount code for the Freelance Translator course. And another interesting point is you'll notice even the cover of the book works for you. It says Translator's Notebook and then it says Ask Me About Translations. Why is this? Well, because if you're working out of a coffee shop or anywhere that's public, you can just leave the notebook on the desk in front of you, on the table in front of you, and people around you will know you're a translator. Feel free to add little flags or something with your language combination, but if they know you're a translator and it says, ask me about translations, they're that much more likely to actually ask you about translations. And there you have it. That's why this is the best notebook out there for translators, and it's going to be available at a discounted price for 1 week. Also because I'm working out the kinks and I want to get some feedback during this 1 week. And so you can just click on the link in the doobly-doo down below and you'll get it available for the next week at the discounted price, after which it's going back to the normal price. But yeah, it's a new translator's notebook out there, best notebook out there for translators. Be sure to check it out. It also makes a great present for your favorite translator or even your second favorite translator. In fact, for your top 10 translator friends or acquaintances. Anyway, feel free to check it out. It's in the link down below. Savedum!